So I want you to ask yourself what kind of intention you'd like to set for our practice. What brought you here and what do you want to get out of this? So I like to think of an intention as one word that describes how you want to feel when we're all done. So maybe today you want to feel more grounded, more relaxed, more calm. Maybe you need the other end of the spectrum and you want to feel more awake, more energized, more motivated. It can really be anything. Just checking in with yourself. What is it that you need today? And then with that word in mind, let's bring your hands together in a prayer position right in front of your heart. We're going to take a big inhale in through your nose, holding that breath at the top, and maybe fill up with a little bit more air. And then open your mouth. Let's exhale and sigh that out. Let it go. All right, crew, go ahead and open up your eyes. And we're going to take a big inhale here, reaching your arms up to the sky. Maybe look up. As you exhale, you're going to press the palms away. Nice and easy. Take that 2 more times. Inhale, stretching taller. And exhale. So today I'm going to invite you all to really think about joy and cultivating joy here. It's something that we often have to consciously create in our lives. Lift it up, right hand down, left arm up and over, and then rotating your heart upwards. And for me, the feeling of joy corresponds, I think, to really feeling open and expansive, right? With your arms up, your chest open. So feeling that as well as you stretch up and over the other way. Starting to welcome that feeling in. Let's take both arms up. And then we'll exhale, roll up here to hands and knees. We're going to start in a tabletop. So knees come right underneath the hips and your hands will be underneath your shoulders. And we'll start with cat and cow here. So as you inhale, we're going to lower the belly and lift the head, the tailbone up, breathing in. As you exhale, you're going to push and round into a cat, tucking your chin and your tailbone. Let's just take it back and forth between those two. So we'll inhale, heart forward. Good. Exhale, pushing around into that cat. If you want to add any other movements, go for it here. So you can start to take your hips side to side, maybe roll out some circles, stretch out your neck. And honoring however you're feeling today. Every single day is a brand new experience here. And it's part of what makes life interesting, right? We never know what life is going to bring. But right here in this moment, how are you doing? Is there anywhere that you can kind of soften or get to release in this movement? Let's take just a couple more rounds here. So if you can, we want to try to breathe in and out through your nose. Not required if you're feeling stuffy, but it's going to help you find that deep activation to the calming part of your central nervous system, your parasympathetic. All right, let's come on back into a nice neutral tabletop. Okay, from here, reach your right arm up to the sky, open up into a twist, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to thread the needle underneath the left arm, drop your right shoulder, right ear down to the ground. And you're keeping your hips lifted. Yeah. So we're just melting the upper body down, letting go of any tension here in the shoulders and the neck. We want to try to take a deep breath right at the base of the shoulder blades. Yeah, so it's kind of like you're sinking down. Good. Take one more breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're going to unwind, take that right arm back up to the sky, find your twist. And then exhale that hand down and we'll switch it out. So we'll take our left arm up, deep breath in. Right, thread the needle underneath the right arm, left shoulder, left ear, drop down to the earth. Again, you're kind of feeling yourself just sink downwards, letting go of that tension in the upper body. Breathe right at the base of the shoulder blades. Nice, yogis. And then slowly unwind, take that left arm back up to the sky, find your twist. Good, and we'll exhale, both hands down to the earth. Let's press it back. We'll find our downward facing dog here. So really let your head relax down, push strong through the arms, and then maybe start to find some movement here. So you can bend one knee and then the other, stretching out through the backs of the legs. Maybe shake your head out a little bit, yes and no. Try to push strong through all of your fingers here, through both hands. We're feeling that length here of the spine. Yeah, and you're also feeling the stretch of your hamstrings, but I want you to focus more on your back than your legs. So really feel the hips lifting up. Nice. From here, let's take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward, and start to walk your feet up to a forward fold, feet hips distance. Bend your knees a lot, let yourself drape down over the legs. If you want here, you could grab opposite elbows and start to find a sway side to side, coming into a ragdoll. Yeah, and then maybe shake your head out a little bit, yes and no, let it all go here. No tension in the back, using gravity here to stretch things out. And then we'll inhale, come to a halfway lift. So lengthen out your legs and your spine. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees, fold it down. And reach your arms. Let's come all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together down to your heart. Nice. Bursting open. Maybe look up. Let yourself feel taller as you exhale. Take that fold. Inhale, find a flat back. And then exhale, fold. Hands to the earth. Step back to downward facing dog. Good job. So in yoga, we call that sun salutation. At least that's a modified version of it, a little yogi warm-up. So we're going to go through that a couple more times. We'll keep adding on. Let's take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And then exhale, step or hop your feet. Come on up to that forward fold. Go ahead. We inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, dive it down. Nice. Let's reach the arms all the way up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together down to your heart. Good. Let's reach it up. Breathe in. Grow a little taller. Exhale, letting go of the stress of the week. Inhale, find a flat back. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale, fold. Let's step your left leg back. You're gonna lower your left knee down to the ground. So our right foot is forward here in a low lunge. And you can either stay down with your hands or start to make your way up, arms reaching up towards the sky. And then maybe tilt back from your shoulder blades, maybe look up with your heart, with your eyes. Feel all your energy reaching upwards. Nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, hands come on down to the ground. Take that right leg back behind you and then push it back. We'll find our downward facing dog. Excellent. Let's keep moving. We'll take that inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet. Come on back to forward fold. That's it. We'll inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Reach your arms up to stand. Welcoming in this new day. Remembering every moment is a fresh opportunity. Hands to heart. Good. Inhale, reach it back up. As you exhale, take that fold. Bend your knees. Come on down. We'll inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Right leg steps back. Right knee lowers down to the earth. Left foot is forward now in our low lunge. Remember, you can stay down or we reach up. And then feel your energy, feel your heart lifting up towards the sky. Everything gets longer. And then as you exhale, hands come on down to the ground. Left leg comes back behind you. And then once again, push it back, downward facing dog. Nice job, you guys. Let's take another inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet, come back to forward fold, top of your mat. Then we'll inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Nice. This time you're going to sweep your arms up, bend your knees, come into chair pose. Yeah, so we're seated here in a little squat. Good. Our legs are separated. Weight is back into your heels. Our chest is open. We're just going to move the arms to start. So you're going to bring them back as you breathe in. And then exhale, arms up overhead. Easy, right? Let's go 2 more times. So we'll take it back. And then exhale up. Good. 1 more. Excellent. My favorite, we're going to take this into a march. Arms go back. Try picking up your left knee. Now, you could just come to tiptoes. If it feels good, you're going to take it all the way up. Yes, this is one-legged mountain pose. So feeling yourself grow taller here. Come back into your chair. Bend your knees, arms back. Let's pick up the right knee. Yes, and again, grow taller. Imagine like when you're a kid and you're getting your height measured, you want to take up space. Same energy. Let's go back into that chair and we'll pick up the left knee. Yes, grow taller. Go ahead, back down into your chair. Try your right knee. Amazing. One more time. Back down. You're going to pick up that left knee, hold it, and then step your left foot back. You're coming into a warrior one. So our left foot is going to land down flat. It's kind of angled to 45 degrees. If you can't get your heel in, just walk it in closer. And then your hips are square forward, bend your right knee, and then reach your arms up. Yeah, awesome. So we want to feel pretty solid here through the right leg, a stretch going on in that left leg, through the calf especially. And then we're going to inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward, sweep your arms back. See if you can get low over your thigh. Let's take that 2 more times. Big lift up. And then exhale, sweeping the arms back. All right, let's go one more. Remember, you're in charge of how low you go, right? So the lower you go, the harder it is. You could always just move your arms. And then take it back up. One more time, hold solid here. You're gonna find one cactus, bending your elbows, lean back, open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades down. Good, and then lift it back up. Open this to warrior two. Our left foot will step back even more. It's now parallel with the back end of your mat. So it's fully open to the side, hips to the side, right knee bent, and then we're looking over our right fingertips. Excellent. Feel your hands, your feet reaching in opposite directions. From here, you're going to straighten your legs, reach your arms up, take a breath in, star pose. As you exhale, bend your right knee, come back down to that warrior two. Good, let's go 2 more times like that. Breathing in. Exhale, lower down. Nice yogis, one more. Exhale, good, hold it low for a moment, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hands will come down, frame that right foot, and then step yourself back to downward facing dog. Amazing work, crew. Let's take another inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet, come back to your forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Good, exhale, fold it down. Back into chair you go, keep your legs separated, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Weight is back in your heels, you can pull your hips back, really engage through the core. Nice. Just one time here, just swing the arms, stay low in the legs. Good. All right, let's take it into that march. We'll start with our right leg up first. Right knee lifts. Beautiful. Push down through that left foot, stand taller. Oh yeah, we're balance experts already. Let's go back into that chair, and then we'll pick up the left knee. Excellent. Embrace the wobble. That's all part of it. Think joy, right? So just have fun with this. Let's go one more time. We'll take that right knee up. Back down into chair. And we'll take the left knee up. Beautiful. Let's go back one more time. Pick up the right knee. Hold it. We're stepping back to that warrior one. Right foot will come down flat here. Your left knee is bent. Right foot at 45. Hips square, and then our arms reach up. Yes. So I want you to feel solid here, like a statue. Like you could just hold this all day. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, hinge it forward, arms sweep back. Let's take 2 more. Try to feel more ease here. Breathe in, stretch taller. As you exhale, maybe get lower, maybe longer through your spine. Oh, let's go one more. You got this. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then coming all the way up, take your cactus, bend your elbows, open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades down. Nice, crew. Lift it back up, and then we'll open to warrior two. Right foot steps back even more. Bending your left knee, hips open to the side now. Strong arms, strong legs. Good. Take that into our flow. We're going to straighten the legs, reach the arms up, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, bend your left knee and come on down. Let's try 2 more. Big lift up. Nice. Exhale, lower. Let's go one more time. Soaking in the good vibes. Nice. Hold it here. Take one more breath in your world. Warrior two. And then we'll take our hands all the way down. And once again, step that left leg back. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Excellent, you guys. Now from here, I want you to lift your right leg up. Let's find three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Now you got options here. You could just take it off the ground like a couple inches, maybe take it up high, maybe hold in stillness, or if you want to freestyle, some movement, go for it. You can bend your knee, you can circle out your ankle, spread your toes, just kind of shake your leg out any way that feels good. Yes, you got this. Nice. We're going to look forward. Step your right foot through between your hands. It's warrior one once again. So stepping your left foot in a little bit, both feet down flat, and then come on up to rise. Excellent. Good. Let's take one cactus here. Bend your elbows, open up your chest. Now we're going to take that up a notch into humble warrior. So hands go behind your back. You're going to interlace your fingers and then draw your hands down, lean back into a little back bend. You could stay right there. If you're ready for more, you start to hinge it forward, letting your head fall. Your arms can come up overhead. I want you to feel strong through your legs, strong through your core. Make sure you're breathing. You can always stay lifted. You don't have to do this. You can also let go of your hands. Remember, you're in charge. Good. Take one more breath in. And then use that exhale to release. Come back upright. Okay, get ready for a little challenge. We're going to sweep forward, hinge forward just like you did before, arms back. And then come on up to rise. Good. From here, launch through that right foot. You're going to try picking your left knee up. Come on back to one-legged Tadasana. Ooh, nice. Hold your balance. Stay strong for a moment. Take a breath in. Now we're going to open this left foot over to the left. You're going to turn yourself into goddess pose. So for this, our heels are in, toes slightly out, and then bend your knees so you're in a big wide-legged squat. Yeah. So we want to make sure knees and toes are pointing the same direction. You can find a little movement, a little shift side to side here through the hips. I always like to do that, kind of warm everything up. All right, start to embrace the little shakes. Maybe drop down a little bit lower. Nice curl. And then see if you can reach your arms up overhead. Stretch taller. Yes, stay low in your legs. You got this. One more breath in. So you exhale. We're going to straighten the legs, wide-legged forward fold. Both feet turn forward. Hinge at your hips to come all the way down. Now let your knees bend as much as you need. Let your head relax down. Just kind of drape into this for a moment. A chance to fully let go. Feel free to find any position with your hands that feels good. They could be on the ground, on your legs. You could grab opposite elbows if you have room, taking this kind of like a rag doll. Or you could also interlace your hands behind your back and then reach the arms up overhead, just like we do in Humble Warrior. That's a nice shoulder stretch, as you've already experienced, if you want to hang there again. And it's also a great way to open up through the front, the chest, and the back. Now, whenever we're upside down like this, super important to breathe. So try to soften through your forehead, your jaw, through most of your body, at least the best you can. Whenever we're experiencing these sensations, it can be really easy to start to tense up against it, especially if you're feeling really tight or really sore. So remember, less is always more when it comes to stretching. You want to feel a little sensation, but not to the point where you're holding your breath or forcing your way through it. It's all about being kind to yourself here. Good. Welcoming in the sounds of the birds, that warm sun. We'll take one last breath here. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and soften your knees, roll yourself up to stand, and then pivot your right foot forward. It's warrior two now. Bend your right knee, reach your arms out to the sides. Yes. So strong legs, strong arms. We've been here before. Feel that warrior energy. And then reverse it. Reach your right arm up and back, and maybe bend a little more into that right knee. Good. So we're stretching through the right ribs, lengthening through the side body. And then we're going to take it up and over into extended side angle with your right forearm down. Left arm reaches up and overhead towards the marina. Yes. Now you could hang out right here. If you want harder, you can make your way down lower. So your right hand could come down to the ground. You can also just hover your right arm. So not using it at all. Ooh, even spicier. But remember, it's not always about going for the hardest thing, especially if you're very type A and you like to do the most. Maybe it's actually a little harder, a little more of a challenge for you to back off today and embrace that. Go ahead, one more breath in, and then we'll use that exhale to lift it back up. Come back to your warrior two. Whew, well done. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, hands go down to the ground. Step your way back. Find downward facing dog. And just notice the difference between your two legs here. Maybe feeling a lot more going on in the right leg. Let's even it out here. Let's try lifting our left leg up, three-legged dog. Yes. And then maybe some movement. You can bend your knee, circle out your ankles, spread your toes. Again, any movement here that feels good, please go for it. Strong push through your arms, engage through your core. Yes, yogis, feel lighter through your body. Nice, you're gonna look forward. It's warrior one first, left foot through between your hands. Right foot is landing about 45 degrees. Feet are hips distance, and then we make our way up. Yes, really feel your feet kind of grip the ground here. We want to use our toes. Not something we practice very often, but since we're barefoot, use that, right? I want you to feel your feet kind of like you do your hands in down dog. Yes, now one cactus here, bend your elbows, open up into a little back bend. And we'll reach it all the way up. Take your hands behind your back. We're going to find the opposite grip now. So the awkward thumb on top. And then once again, lean it back. Open up your heart. Humble warrior. You start to make your way down. Try to feel your legs here more. Push through your feet. Lift up through your core. Good. Your hands are coming up and overhead. You got this. Yeah. Stay with it. One more breath. Good. As you exhale, you're going to come all the way back upright. Find that warrior one once again. Good job. All right, one time here, find that hinge forward. Start to feel more of your weight transfer to your left foot. And then come all the way up. Find something to look at. Hold your balance. We're going to pick the right knee up. Yeah, one-legged mountain pose. It's nice that I can see all in the reflection, so I don't have to turn. Hold it here for one more moment. And then we're opening over to the right, goddess pose. Right foot down, and then bend your knees here. So we're our wide-legged squat once again. As knees and toes are opening out to the sides. Maybe you find that movement side to side here through the hips. A little shimmy to the right and to the left. Good. If you feel like you're pitching forward a lot, try to see if you can stand upright and then sit down from there. Feel your knees, your thighs pressing back. A lot of engagement through the outer hips here, and of course the inner thighs. Good. And then come back through center. Maybe arms reach up. Hold it. One last breath. You can do it. Yeah, and then straighten your legs. Good job. Both feet turn forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Parsvrita Pada Konasana. So our legs are straight. They're wide apart. How wide apart is up to you. So just find what feels good. The further apart you go, the more inner thighs you get. The closer together, the more you'll stay more into your just hamstrings. Now again, your head is relaxed. Options with your arms, hands on the ground, on your legs, opposite elbows, or you can take that shoulder opener one more time. Just taking a second to appreciate this moment, a little bit of stillness. You think about the rest of your day. It's so rare that we have these moments where we don't have really any distractions. You just have to be here with yourself, with your body, and with your breath. And what a wonderful thing that is, how free it feels. Let's take one more breath here. Go ahead and soften your knees. Make your way on up to stand. Warrior two, left foot turns forward back to the front of your mat, and then bend your left knee. Yes. Arms and legs are reaching out to the sides. Feel strong here through your body. And then reverse it. Left arm reaches up and back. Good. Can you bend more in your left knee and reach a little further through the side body? Nice, yogis. Let's carry it up and over. Extended side angle. Left forearm down. Right arm reaches overhead. Nice. So you already know, try not to dump your weight into your left arm. So right away, feel your feet pushing down. Yeah, remember your little toes. And then lengthen through the top of your head. Maybe you make your way down a little bit lower. Left hand to the ground, or you're lighter. And remember, sometimes the hardest thing is actually to be gentler, to back off a little bit. Good. We'll take one more inhale. And use that exhale to lift yourself back up. Good. Last time here, warrior two. And then windmill your hands down. Let's step it back. Find your downward facing dog. Well done, crew. Let's shift forward. Find plank pose, stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Legs are out straight. Think energy from the top of your head through your heels. And then really draw your belly button in and up. Nice. So try to feel solid here. Imagine you had to hold this for an hour. How would you approach it? Yes. Good. Can you soften even more? Embracing where you are. And then take one more exhale. Release your knees down to the ground. Let's take that child's pose. Toes together, knees go wide. Reach your arms forward and then rest your forehead down. Taking a moment to tune inward and rest. Well done, crew. That was already a lot of movement for the first half of class. So noticing how you're feeling. How does your body feel? If you need to grab a sip of water, this is a good opportunity. Start to slow down your breathing. And then for just a moment, I want you to think of an activity or an experience, or maybe it's somebody. What brings you joy? When was the last time you felt like just totally ecstatic in the moment? Maybe it was at a concert, it was with friends, just being outside in awe of nature. The more that we can find gratitude for those moments, the more that we can seek them out, start to cultivate more of that in our lives. It's important to make life a party, right? Because it's full of plenty of stress. That just comes automatically. We don't even have to work for that. But sometimes we do have to work to create that joy for ourselves and in our lives. You're more than welcome to stay here in this child's pose as long as you want. If you feel like you need a break, please stay. If you're ready for more work, we'll make our way back up to downward facing dog. Take your time. All right, once you're in that downward facing dog, strong push through the arms, engage through your core. Feel like you're lifting up, almost like you're going to press into a handstand. And then try reaching right leg up, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Yeah, let's try to get it straight this time. Either point or flex your foot and do something with it, but try to lift up a little bit higher. And then we're going to look forward, step your right foot through between your hands. You're coming back to warrior one, left foot down, bend your right knee, reach your arms up. Good. From here, right away, you're going to step up, left knee into your chest, come into one-legged mount pose. Yeah, can you feel yourself grow taller? From here, we're actually going to try stepping back to warrior two. So left leg opens, your hips open, and then land that left foot back. Yes, good job. And you probably didn't land exactly where you need to go, so just think legs wider, bend your right knee, give it a little wiggle down so you're in place. And then once you're there, reverse it, right arm reaches up and back. Good. From here, straighten your right leg. You're now in a reverse triangle. Yep. And then we're going to take that into a regular triangle, arms out to a T. Keep your legs straight. You're going to reach your right hand as far as forward as you can. So really, really hinge. When you can't go anymore, right hand goes down, left arm up to the sky. Yeah. For this, we don't want to use our hands too much here either. So I want you to push again down through both of your feet. Use your core. Think length in all directions. You're expanding. You're bursting open. You're feeling that joy. Give yourself permission. Good. Bend your right knee. Come back into your warrior two. Okay, crew. The challenge for today, little half moon pose. This one's fun. So we're going to take our right hand down about a foot or so in front of your right foot on the ground. And then you're going to try picking up your left leg. You could stay there or reach your left arm up, and then you're opening your body towards the left, towards the side of your mat. Oh, so a lot's happening here. We're in a balance, we're in a leg stretch. We're definitely using the core of that right leg. Think energy in all directions. Yeah, really use that back leg to help you lengthen it more, lift up higher, reach through your fingertips. Nice, one more breath and you can do it. We're gonna land it back in that warrior two. Left foot comes down flat. Oh, bring it on up like nothing happened. Good work, guys. Okay, from here, find your flow. Arms reach up. And then exhale, just bend your right knee, come back into that warrior two. Nice and easy. Let's go two more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Good, one more. Letting that go. Let's hold it low in our warrior. And then take your hands down, frame your foot, step it on back. Find your downward facing dog. Okay, crew. Now you know what's coming, grand finale here. Let's try picking our left leg up, three-legged dog. Try to get it straight. Point or flex your foot, do something with it, energy, and then try to lift up higher. Yes, we look forward. Left foot comes through between your hands. Warrior one first, right foot down flat. Find your balance. Good. So we look forward, anchor down through your left foot, and then try picking up that right knee, coming on up. One-legged mountain pose. Gorgeous, you guys. See if you can stand taller. We're opening this to warrior two. We're going to step that right leg back and then bend into your left knee. Nice. Exactly. From here, reverse that warrior. Reach your left arm up and back. Nice side stretch. Breathe through the ribs. Maybe bend more into that left knee. Reach a little further. Good. Now straighten your left leg. Push down through that left foot to stretch even more. Reverse triangle. And then regular triangle. Arms out to the sides like a T. And then pull your hips back. Reach your left hand forward. When you can't go any further, just drop it down. So your body will land you basically where it wants to go. Yeah. Try to have your hands light on your leg. You can always take it down to the ground if that feels good, or float your hand. Try to use your core more. You can feel how this is prepping you for where you're going to go, yeah? Good. Let's lift it back up. Bend your left knee. Warrior two. Okay. Let's go for that launch. Left hand down. It's our half moon pose. We're going to pick up that right leg, open up your hips to the side, and then right arm up to the sky. Think joy, even if it feels absolutely chaotic and messy and like what the heck you're doing. Just try to have fun with it. Yeah, bend your knee as much as you need. Your left leg can be bent. It doesn't have to be huge. We'll take one more breath in. You got it. Good. Let's land it back in that warrior two. Bend your left knee. Ooh, come on back up. And then reach your arms and legs straight. Take an inhale. As you exhale, rebend that left knee. Come back to your warrior two. Nice and easy. Go two more times, moving with your breath. Feeling proud of yourselves. That half moon pose is definitely, it's kind of like a level two, I'm not going to lie. But I'm proud of y'all for trying. Good. Let's hold it here one last time in that warrior two. And then exhale, hands down, step it back. Let's find our downward facing dog. Good. From here, one more time, shift forward, finding plank pose, hands over your wrists, reach energy through the top of your head, through your heels. Remember, you can always do this on your knees. Just try to hold strong for a second. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, knees down, press it back, find child's pose. Toes together, knees wide, reach your arms forward. Take a moment to breathe. Well done, yogis. Let's take a really big inhale in through your nose here. And maybe an open mouth exhale. Just let that go. Let's crawl your hands over towards the left side of your mat. Your left hand goes down, right hand will stack on top, and then pull your right hip away. Just get a little side stretch here in the right side body in your child's pose. And then let's take it the other way. Right hand down, left hand on top, and gently pull that left hip away. Again, finding some stretch here through the left side body. And then one more time, bring it back through center, reaching your arms forward, resting your forehead down. Take that moment to notice how you're feeling, especially compared to the start of class. How does your body feel, your breath, your energy? Welcoming in this beautiful day. And the great news is that no matter how you woke up this morning, you get a fresh start right here. Every single breath gives us an opportunity to start over, to make a different change, to choose differently. Let's come on up when you're ready. And I'm going to have you guys roll your feet around and then bring them out in front of you for one last little tiny core finisher. We're going to do boat pose. It's very short and sweet, I promise, like less than a minute. So we're going to sit up. We're going to bring our legs together, wiggle yourself nice and tall, and then you're going to lean back and bring your feet so your shins are hovering off the ground, about parallel. Yeah, so lots of options. You could hold on to your legs. You could also bring your hands behind you, and that also feels good. If you want harder, you can take your hands off. If you want to go harder, your legs could go straight. Like it's a little hip flexory for me, so I like them bent. And you can also try reaching your arms overhead. That gets into your upper abs. Okay, this is Navasana. This is boat pose. We're going to go from this to half boat pose. We lower down. You hover your chest, your feet off the earth, and then you'll exhale, sit back up. Okay, hello abs. Let's try 4 more. We'll go nice and slow here, finding that control. Exhale to lift. Try 3 more. Remember, everything is optional. This is just for the joy of it. Can you have a little fun embracing that shake at the bottom? Let's go 1 more. Good, lift it all the way up, maybe arms up. Take 1 last breath in. Yes, yogis, come all the way up. Bring your feet together. We're gonna find a butterfly pose. Well done. Now you're done with all the hard stuff. We're gonna slow things down. So walk your hips back behind you. Feet are together. You're letting your knees relax down to the earth. You could just stay right here, or you can find a hinge forward over your feet. Really, for this pose, gravity is just doing most of the work of letting your knees drop down. So your goal is to breathe into your hips. If you feel super tight, you can also support yourself with your hands behind you. Kind of think about tilting your pelvis forward. That will help also. And I always like to give the feet a little massage here. Work your thumbs through your arches. And taking some slow breaths. Come a long way. So feeling how your body's maybe more warmed up than when you started. Feeling more connected to your breath. Just more mindful of how you're feeling in general. Let's roll it all the way up. The crew, we're going to come to lie down now. Best part of class, we get to come all the way onto your backs here. So we'll bring the knees in towards your chest. Go ahead and scoop forward. And then find a little rock side to side. Rolling yourself around, making sure everything feels good underneath you. Like I said, we'll be on our backs from here on out. So if you need to grab anything, sunglasses, if anybody is like getting blinded, I do have 1 extra towel I can toss you to cover your eyes. So just wave a hand at me. Awesome. Let's set both feet down onto the ground. Bring your right knee into your chest. You're going to take a hamstring stretch, reaching that right leg up towards the sky. And you can either just let your leg hang out on its own, or you can thread your arms through, grabbing onto that right hamstring. Yeah. And then your left leg could stay bent or slide it out straight. Nice. You'll notice that gets a little bit more into that stretch of the left hip flexor here with that left leg all the way straight. Now maybe some movement through the right foot. You can point, flex, draw some circles. Even just spreading your toes feels good. It's so rare that we give our feet any attention. But when you think about it, they take a whole lot of beatings. So finding some gratitude for your body. It's so easy to get kind of hung up when we're feeling sick or tired or in pain. You can really fixate on that, but also feeling gratitude for all the amazing things your body does. We're going to take this into a supine twist. Bend your right knee into your chest, and then take your right arm out to the right. You'll use that left hand to guide your knee across your body up into a twist here, and then maybe turn your head to look over to the right. And I want you to try to feel just really loose and lazy and long here in that twist. Yeah, try to keep your right shoulder down if you can, breathing into the right side body. Soaking up the feeling of the grass as well. And then roll back through center. Set your right foot down onto the ground. And let's switch sides. We'll bring our left knee into the chest and we'll straighten it up for a hamstring stretch first. So left leg up and then threading your arms through, grabbing on behind your leg. Try to relax your shoulders, your hips. Right leg can stay bent or you can slide it out all the way straight here. And then again, maybe some movement through that left foot, point, flex, draw some circles, spread your toes, embracing all those different sensations. Also noticing if you can slow down your breathing. We'll take that into our supine twist, left knee into your chest. Right leg is all the way out straight. And then take your left arm out to the left. Use your right hand to guide your knee across your body over to the right. And then maybe turn your head to the left. Again, loose and lazy. I absolutely love it when the clouds are like this kind of wispy overhead. Slowly roll it back through center. We're going to take a figure four stretch here. So set your left foot down on the ground, your left knee is bent, and then flex your right foot and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Perfect. And then you could stay there or thread your arms through and grab onto the left hamstrings and then gently pull this whole shape in closer. We want to try to keep the head down, tailbone down, everything relaxed. And then maybe start to find a rock side to side. From one side to the other, noticing how that changes the stretch, working into the right outer hip as you lean over to the left, and then more into the inner hip as you lean the other way. And again, your head is relaxed, your hips are relaxed, everything is soft on the ground, welcoming in this time of peace. Nothing really to do, nothing really to focus on, just feeling into your body. Let's switch out your legs here. We'll set that right foot down onto the ground and then flex your left foot, cross your left ankle over that right knee. And again, you can either stay there or thread your arms through, grabbing a hold of the right hamstrings and gently pull this whole shape in closer. Really easy to start to curl into a little ball here, so don't let that happen. We want to try to keep your head down, tailbone down, everything is soft. You're feeling yourself lengthen through the spine, slowing down through your breath. Take one last breath in here. And as you exhale, go ahead and hug both knees back into your chest. Find that rock side to side once again. And then friends, if there are any last movements, anything else that you want to do before we take our final Shavasana, go for it. Find a little happy baby pose, both legs up to the sky. Just going to draw some circles, anything that feels good. If you're ready to rest, it's the best part of class. You get to lie all the way down. So for Shavasana, traditionally it's arms and legs all the way straight, coming to rest here with your palms up towards the sky to receive that good energy. But you can also get comfortable in any position that works for you. You do not have to stay lying down if that doesn't feel good for you. So listening to your body, getting comfortable here. And then when you feel ready, allowing your eyes to close, let your whole body relax. For these final few minutes of class, you have truly nothing to do. This is your body's a chance to absorb all of the good benefits that you just worked so hard for. The lengthening, the stretching, the strengthening. You're just feeling the joy of the simple things. That's honestly where I'm usually the most happy. It's just being outside, having my feet on the earth, touching the grass or the sand, or looking at the sky. Taking some really slow, deep breaths, feeling gratitude. So I'll let you know when it's time to get up. But for now, enjoy these final few minutes of rest. Start to take your last few deep breaths here. And before you get up, just for a moment, thinking back to the intention that you set at the start. Really remind yourself how you want to feel, how you want to show up as you head out of this class. It's a practice that can really help us in all areas of our life to check in with ourselves, to try to be more intentional, to remind ourselves how we want to feel and show up when we're at work, when with our friends, when we're with our loved ones. What kind of energy do you want to bring to those situations? And then one last moment of gratitude for this beautiful morning. Let's start to wake up the body with some movement. You can wiggle your fingers and toes or circle out your wrists and ankles. Maybe taking a good morning stretch, reach your arms overhead and then stretch from your fingertips all the way down through your toes, lengthening out your whole body. What a gift today is. It's the weekend. So let's take your time. We're going to make our way back up to sit. You can go ahead and roll over to one side, or you can rock and roll yourself on up. But let's come on up and we'll finish class just exactly the way we started here, sitting any way that feels good. And then I'll invite you one last time to close your eyes and bring your hands to heart center. Taking a moment of gratitude for yourself for taking this time. Remind yourself that you are deserving and worthy of feeling joy, and make that commitment to give that to yourself this week, even in small doses. Maybe it's listening to your favorite song, or lighting a candle, or just taking a few deep breaths when you're feeling really overwhelmed. Lean into the self love that we've cultivated today. And with gratitude for each and every one of you, for each other, let's take one final really big breath in through your nose. You're going to hold that at the top and see if you can fill up with even more air. And then open your mouth. Let's exhale, sigh that out, let it go. Getting ready to have an amazing rest of your day and the weekend ahead. Go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you, yogis, so much. Good job. Give yourselves a round of applause.